What's up YouTube, it's your boy Turkey Chan. Today I'm doing my 4-year review of my Converse All-Stars versus my Converse Chuck 70s. Here are the All-Stars. These are very affordable Converses, but the materials don't hold up that well over 4 years. Whereas the Chuck 70s, although you pay a bit more, the materials do hold up a lot better over the years. Now, just to preface this video, I've only worn my Chuck 70s and my All-Stars to the gym for a leg day, and then after run some errands. So they don't have that much wear and tear for 4 years of wear. But that said, I still put in a decent amount of time in these shoes. Legs, I do them twice a week. Each workout is an hour and a half, so a lot of time on my feet. So let's talk about the All-Stars. As you can see, the material out here, this pale white, very flimsy. But the Chuck 70s a lot thicker, almost 2 times thicker. So over time, the All-Star, the fabric will begin to just fall over and collapse in on itself. Here's the other pair. Yeah, there's a lot of collapsing going on. Although there aren't any holes, just overall, the structural integrity of the shoe is just lacking. Now, what I do like about the All-Stars is that this heel cup is still intact after 4 years, and this gives me a bit more support when I'm doing legs, whereas the Chuck 70 doesn't have as much of a noticeable heel cap at the back. Now, for working out, I do like the All-Stars a lot more, just because the sole on this is more flat and less squishy. The Chuck 70s, they have a cushier cushion, so when you're doing squats or deadlifts, you kind of sink down a bit, whereas with the All-Stars, you get to feel the ground a lot more and gives you a bit more power kicking off. Now, as for the midsole, this one has held up pretty well. No rips whatsoever on either shoe after 4 years. But as you can see, the stains are pretty apparent. You bump into some gym equipment and it will scuff pretty quickly. Whereas my Chuck 70s, pristine sole. Pristine. Bump into any machines and it does not stain it. And my guess is it's just this gloss that they put on the sole. It's very protective against stains, whereas the All-Star doesn't have that high gloss, so it gets scratches a lot quicker. As for the sole, not a lot of sole chippage for each. Again, I've only worn these to the gym mainly, and on the gym they have nice rubbery floors, so it won't take off that much of that bottom sole of the shoe. But just going off my overall impressions, I do think the Chuck 70 might last a bit longer. As you can see, the All-Star is a bit shaven off, whereas the Chuck 70 has remained pretty much almost flat. So what I like to do is I like to rotate. So if I'm doing squats that day, heavy squats, I'll wear the All-Stars because it gives me a better round feeling. But if I'm doing just a pure machine day, going heavy on machines, I'll go with the 70s. But yeah, that's mainly it. The fabric has held up, no holes. I've seen people, they get holes in the pinky area. But no holes for me. Now, if you're going to wear these, again, outside of the gym and beyond, and have it as a daily beater, the Chuck 70, again, is a better investment. You can see in my earlier video where I did a review of just the quality materials, and the Chuck 70 does win. I would pay the extra money just to get this higher quality shoe. You do get a lot of comfortable upgrades that are good for working out and just casual wear. Whereas the original All-Stars, for me, this is purely a workout shoe. I would not walk all day in the shoe. There just is not a lot of cushioning going on in this shoe that would justify wearing it all day and being comfortable. Now, again, I do have to give it props for having this nice heel cup. I don't know why the All-Star doesn't have one, because it really does keep your feet in place. But yeah, 4-year review. These shoes are still going strong, but maybe that's because I only wear them at the gym. I've seen a lot of people have beaten up pairs after a year or two. So definitely get the Chuck 70 if you're gonna wear this as a everyday kind of shoe, and pass on the All-Stars. Unless you wanna do some crazy designs, these are great for just trying out to see if you like a Converse, but overall not a very sturdy shoe for all day wear versus something like the Chuck 70. All right, that's all I have. Ciao.